Make sure everything's on. Reload Twitch. Of course, you got the key. My dad's messing with my wires, my LED lights underneath there. He's gonna tear them down like he always likes to do. Get off my cables. Little kitty's so mischievous. You guys are cuties. You guys are cuties, but you're wild. They tell you that he's made my computer blue screen twice, because the back side of my panel on my computer is usually off. Just because I got so much in there. Anyways, yeah, he goes back there. He unplugs the SATA cable from my solid state drive, and it blue screens. It's like happened twice. Little shit. One of the locking mechanisms on the SATA cables doesn't work correctly, so that's why he's able to do that. But yeah, and I also turned off my black light, or the cold cathodes I have in there. It's a switch. He just chews on it, and I guess turned it off too. Guys, they're kittens. What do you expect? Anyways, I had to push it up against the wall. Anyways, I've spent close to 3 hours learning how to mod Mass Effect 2 and then modding it to the max, guys. Like, seriously, modding Mass Effect 2 was not easy. This game was not really meant. It wasn't built with modding in mind. And actually, when you try to go look online how to mod, everything is so out of date, and they've changed. The tools have changed lots of times in between there, and there's lots of tools to choose from. Some you can't even get the downloads to them anymore. Some are new. Sometimes you can use Mass Effect 3 tools with Mass Effect 2, but you're not sure which ones, which part of the tool works. It's a mess. Finally, I got it all together to where I've got overhaul on the graphics, 4K textures, stuff for like, just quality of life stuff, better controls with the mouse and keyboard for PC controls. We've got an ENV and Sweet FX on here for lighting. We've got lots of mods, whatever it's called, but it's huge. Just tons of everything, right? It took forever. Because also, whenever you want to load texture mods in, you can't just like plop them in the game folder. No, you've got to use another tool, text mod, and you've got to load them every single time you want to start the game. It doesn't save it. And learn how to save it, and I had to write the script, and then like anytime I wanted to add a new texture, I have to go into that script, manually enter what the file is, where it is, save that file, and then convert that file into an exe file, and then I can run that file, and it starts an automated process of loading all of them into text mod like normal. Like, it is a hassle, guys, and I'm praying that this works. I've been checking to get into the game. When I loaded up full of too many 4K textures, it wouldn't come into the game. It would start, but it would stay to black screen. Even what I'm doing now, sometimes it doesn't want to start. With half the amount of 4K textures I've got. Now, the 4K textures I'm talking about were just NPCs and things like that, so it's not that big of a deal. So at least I have the 4K textures on the most seen NPCs, like your team, like, Garrus and Tali and Miranda and all that people, including me. So all DLC is unlocked as well. Hopefully this looks good. Let's see. Of course they have my. There we go. All right, mail. We're not even gonna bother with the character creation. I actually like the way they looks. I usually would do insanity mode. We'll start with hardcore for now. We can change that later if we need to. Okay, there we go. That works. The intro of this game is awesome too, by the way. Put your headphones on if you got them. Love that image. Can use that as my background of my computer.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, but leaving the Council to die. Humanity's place in the galaxy is stronger than ever.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect 1.
Still, it's not
you
enough.
save whatever you decide that affects this game.
Humans may
severely.
control the Council, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
Look at them textures.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard...
Yeah, as always,
they'll follow
lip-syncing
him.
is always off for
He's
Bioware
a hero,
games.
a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Smoking in this day and age is very rare, by the way. In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel space station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. Commander Shepard led the defense, but come on, really? Oh shit, that might be my fault. I think I have a mod that makes the movies quicker. Yeah, it might be my fault on that one. But yeah, reduce load times and everything. Had to get mods for all that.
Disengaging FTL drives.
Still looks pretty good.
Mission syncs active.
Considering.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Nope.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Yeah, you're gonna wish you
Cruiser is changing course.
should be running.
Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be.
Better
Stealth
run.
systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Oh, that might be from Normandy. I love that shit.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape
Joker's
shuttle.
still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander,
Ashley, go. Now.
aye aye. Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Look, we haven't even had this much time. Everybody. That's pretty good. Huge hole there. Look at they have thrust vectoring. That's pretty cool. That's where the back thrusters actually move. A lot of our fighters nowadays have them at 22 or 25. So they don't even need to use their ailerons or anything to
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
maneuver.
This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Actually getting a frame there too.
Together.
Maybe running too hard. I've got a lot of super sampling on. And it goes all quiet. Why is that? Because there's no sound in space. There's no air for the sound waves to propagate. Look at that, though. Textures in that look really good, actually, on the armor.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
It's already gone.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Joker is, he's got like brittle bones, he's got a disease, so he can't like walk on his own. He's gonna live there.
Watch the arm.
Yeah, that could have broken his arm right there, kind of deal. He's a, what's it, Seth Rogen? No, Seth Green. That would hurt so bad. Falling into the atmosphere. Hey, Panda. He got Joker out in the pod. He saved him. He, instead of trying to kill the pod himself, because he couldn't, he blasted in the way. Instead of trying to wait and them both dying, he hit the pod and let Joker get the escape pod to safety, while Shepard was killed.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Make him better. You will make him stronger. Like seriously, they're like literally bringing back to life. Something would still. No, really? I gotta turn off that mod. Okay, what happened to his face? What happened to his face? I think it's safe to say one of the mods messed up. Okay, whatever. I'll just do that. Hope it'll change. Here's the cool thing, is that you can actually give an ID number, like, right? You can actually get an ID number, so if you make changes here, it will, give you a code, and like you can post it online, and anybody can just take that code and paste it into the game, and you'll have the exact look, which is a pretty cool idea. actually. Okay, there we go. I'd rather... Yeah, see, here's the code. So whatever I change... The code's changed. But I'm not going to do that. We're actually going to use the default. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Okay, well, now it's better for some reason. Maybe it's just close up? I don't know. It's just when it's zoomed in. Okay, so maybe it's a lighting issue? No, I don't know. Well, I'll have to check that out soon. We'll see. Luckily, we don't ever see ourselves anyway, so it may not even be an issue. Alright, so in Mass Effect 2, 1, 2, and 3, you choose a class. Andromeda kind of got away with that. There's still classes, but in Mass Effect Andromeda, you can be any class, and you can actually swap between them with like, kind of like loadouts. You can't swap them on the fly. However, you get wait for a cooldown to do that. But Soldier, pretty self-explanatory. They also get the access to all the guns. I do have a mod though that allows me to have access to all the soldier weapons using anything else. I think I activated it because like there's like heavy weapons and stuff like that the soldier can use that like the infiltrator can't. There's sniper rifles and SMGs, pistols, that kind of stuff. However, soldier's good all-rounder. Infiltrator's like your sneaky, cloaking sniper. Vanguard is like your all-front, rampage in there. He's got this really cool biotic ability where he likes it's like Superman's pretty much to an enemy and slams them as he runs into him through the air. It's almost like a teleport, but like I don't know, it's hard to explain. But it just knocks them off their feet, and then you can just do a bunch of damage really close. Sentinel is kind of like a tech. They're all about, they have tech armor, they have tech tools, things like that. The Adept is like mostly your magic-based, your biotics, things like that. Engineer, of course, pretty self-explanatory. They do have combat drone, which is pretty cool, and they can do some similar things to Sentinel, like overload systems, and they're really good against Geth, which are synthetic life forms and robots, things like that. We're going to choose the Adept because it's the most fun, in my opinion. We get to choose our backstory. We can be a spacer, colonist, or earthborn. Earthborn? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We'll do that. Soul Survivor. So this is our psychological profile, like what kind of person we are. Soul Survivor. During your military service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in a life-threatening situation, you had to overcome physical torment and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. Everyone around you fell, and you alone survived to tell the tale. War hero, of course. Blah, and ruthless. Let's just do a war hero. That's pretty much how everybody sees you anyways.
There, on the monitor. Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings.
It's called waking
My God,
up.
Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Scout's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Pretty eyes. I am getting some screen tearing though. And I'm not even above 60 supposedly. I'm at like, let's get maybe from 45 to 60. I need to probably turn off the super sampling.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This
That's
facility
creepy.
is under attack.
I gotta fix that.
Shepard,
I wonder.
your scars
No,
aren't
okay,
healed,
it's
but I
nothing
need you
in
to
the-
get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Yeah, I'll fix that later. I'm getting a lot of tearing.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Turn on V-Sync. Like, hopefully I can do that from here. Of course not. Of course not. That can't be something that's done in the game. Why would that be? You know? Makes no sense. Alright, whatever.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Okay, I'm trying. It's not a space bar.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it!
Okay, that's a little fast. So, if I can be input. Yeah. Oh, game only has 3 settings for your input. Don't you love when the games are old like this?
Those canisters by the door
Okay,
are going to blow.
alright,
Get behind
turn down
cover
mouse.
now. Keep your head
Ah,
down,
that's
Shepard.
fast.
Shield yourself from the blast.
I'm gonna have to change that in the INI file. You know what? See, it's not shift. They keep telling me it's
Someone's
wrong.
hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Yeah, my
Look out!
buttons aren't correct. I know I've got a thing for that, a mod, but it's not. It must be the mod that's changing, 'cause these look right, mostly. Is there a run? I think I'm always running now. This melee. Shit. I'll do this. Control. That one will have gone away. Swap with X. Alright, hopefully this will work. I'll have to check on that mod that I have.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Okay, run is not working. Come on. Walk. Is it not a run? No. There we go. Yeah, okay, that works.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your... Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Combat systems engaged. Battle systems engaged.
Nice work, Shepard.
I go on this one? I don't think I should.
More reinforcements heading your way.
Kitty?
Grab the grenade launcher off the security op. Here come the mechs.
Oh my gosh. Get off. So bad.
Launcher to take them out.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Okay.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position. Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and they're...
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. The boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd give a little more in my direction once in a while.
Grab the mouse over it and see it.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
4 billion credits.
But
Get me
nobody
out.
seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know.
Yeah, probably not.
I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Well, if you don't ask him. I don't remember that anime. I don't.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. This project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
I'd say all of the above.
I've got him. Shepard, what the? Gotta hurt. What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Oh my god!
Sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance
If anybody's
officially
just joined
declared
in,
you
yes,
killed in
I know
action.
the face is messed
whole
up. I'll
galaxy
fix it
thinks
here
you're dead.
slowly.
And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
That's one thing that I don't understand why Andromeda took away. Is that we don't have the ability to. It's not doing detonations either. There it is. Okay. Where's yours? Okay, that's why it's not detonating. Cool. Can't take it, damn it. Alright. I just did. There you go.
Falling back. Okay.
I gotta get this map.
I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning?
Damn it,
Cybernetics?
good.
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge.
Lazarus.
2 years.
So you know about that.
All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull.
The Alliance is like
normally I don't
Earth's,
fire my gun unless it's
United
target
Nations.
practice.
You know, but they protect everything.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda...
You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And we're gonna get this mod off or some fix the face thing. So I'll be right back. When I keep it on, so you should still be able to hear me. And hopefully this will still work. There's also another thing I need to shorter. Short loading movies. Need to remove that mod. Yeah, this intuitive controls thing. We got a mod called Intuitive Controls for PC. This game was originally ported from Xbox 360. Let's see which part do I need to edit at all. Keep bindings. Because the sensitivity is pretty high, even on low. Oh, you know what I need to do real quick is change super sampling. It's actually a little too much. Where are you? Program settings, NVIDIA control panel. Aspect 2. Anti-aliasing setting. Yeah, it's super sampling. We'll do on 2 instead of 8. It's super sampling. Still double the resolution of what I'm currently viewing it at. So it's actually rendering the game, but twice it and bringing it back down from my monitor just to make sure it's super sharp. We'll go ahead and put adaptive VSync on. Hope we get rid of some of the tearing. And there was one other multi-frame sample day. I'm actually not sure. Let's see. Reprogram coverage, sample locations across pixel and sample. I wonder if this is what was messing up the face. Actually, I bet it was. I'm gonna turn that off. Hit apply. All right. We'll leave the intuitive controls thing on for now. I'll go ahead and make sure my coalesced INI file is right. That's good. I gotta back out for 1 second to make sure my textures are loaded in. You can't actually have to use text mod program if you want your texture mods in there as well. It's so weird how you have to run this game with all these mods. And then I get this issue to where it sits there at a black screen for a while. If I load in textures, like high quality textures like this. But if I sit here for a moment, and then Alt Tab, there and back, it seems to work. I don't know. Dang it. Alright. Almost there. Text mod shortcut, open up, aspect2.exe, and then mods, texture mods, these are mine, and run. Okay, it's my mic. Sorry about this, guys. That's the problem, is you don't know when it's gonna launch. Like, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Got it. Just gotta keep alt tabbing for some reason. Don't know why it does that. Shoot the supercapacitor solid state drive. Yep, there we go. And actually, what's weird is the game doesn't normally load that fast. Even if you have a solid state drive, it doesn't improve much. It's like doing mod.
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history.
There we go. That's what I was looking to do earlier.
Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Alright, so that is blaze ammo, so we can put that somewhere like 1. That's my health pack. So pull, warp, singularity. Warp's my main. Let's see, so 4. Actually, that works out fine. Okay.
You're up!
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, that works.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do. Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
They're out of control! Yeah. Alright. Kitty, you're getting on my nerves.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
So I put new juice or new cotton in my vape, but it's not feeding the coils very well. Kitty, stop chewing my cables. Alright.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Wilson's hurt bad.
He couldn't get over that
Shepard.
himself, seriously.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You shot yourself.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Why is
Right, Shepard.
the issue still
We
there?
need
What
to
the
find
hell?
Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She
What's
was over in
causing
D-Wing.
that?
The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay
he
is
knows
only
you're
a
dirty,
few.
then.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
The fastest way to the shuttles is through those canisters.
How do I do it? Just, Fine?
Get over here.
Did you just say get over here? Oh. There we go. Give that.
That's it.
And I'll put my Medigel like about like 6.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay, I'm looking up this issue. Okay, so I think this is an issue. It wasn't my textures. Yep, that's it. It's the same issue. Okay. One second, guys. I'm just trying to see if the issue. Yeah, it's not the issue. I don't want. save. New. Quit. I hate quitting like this because you never know if you get back in correctly. And then go to documents. It's not BioWare. Mass Effect 2, not Andromeda. And then is it Bio game? Yeah. Big. Okay, so which one is overwritten? They see all of them? I don't want to delete the files. I could. It'll remake them, but thank you. Okay, so that's not it. On gamer settings. Okay, what in here is doing it? Detail mode, purple. What's this leather light and shadow map LOD size? I wonder if it's something to do with this, the texture group environment character differential one. Yeah, because it changes depending how far away you are. So it could be this texture group issue. Delete this one. Yeah, I'll save this and let's see if that fixes anything. Sorry for this, you guys. This is the one thing about having a mod. You never know exactly what's working, what's not. Until you get right into the game and see different things. It's like character now, though, isn't it? There's a way to holster, isn't it?
Hostiles are cleared.
Back of his head, is it always black? Yeah, his hair is like messed up. Alright, let's we're gonna delete the game settings and see what it does. I'll delete them all and see if that fixes it. Someone said it would, so we'll see. There was a way to guys, you know what? I'm gonna fix this. We'll stop the stream. I'll be right back. I'm sure you guys don't want to deal with this, so we'll be back in probably less than 5 minutes. Sorry for the wait.